PKR and UMNO, Strange Bedfellows from the First Night, by AZLAN ADNAN. When Pakatan, Harapan, and Barisan Nasional came together to form the unity government in late 2022, it was nothing short of political whiplash. For decades, PKR and UMNO had been mortal enemies, ideological opposites, forged in the crucible of Reformasi and the 1MDB scandal. That they would now share power in a coalition seemed not just improbable, but unthinkable. Yet, here we are. For Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim, the alliance with UMNO was framed as a necessity to stabilize the country after a divisive general election that resulted in a hung parliament. The narrative was one of pragmatic compromise for national unity. But for many Malaysians, particularly the reform-minded base that stood by Anwar during his decades-long struggle against UMNO's authoritarianism and corruption, the move felt like a betrayal. The term strange bedfellows hardly does justice to the profound ideological dissonance between these two parties. PKR was founded in direct opposition to UMNO's excesses and abuse of power. Its raison d'etre was justice for Anwar after his infamous sacking and imprisonment under Mahathir's regime, a regime rooted in UMNO's entrenched power. UMNO, meanwhile, has long been the embodiment of racialized politics, patronage, and cronyism. To now see PKR and UMNO leaders sitting side by side in cabinet meetings, jointly defending controversial decisions, such as Najib Razak's partial royal pardon, is a bitter pill for many to swallow. The reality is that this alliance was not born of shared ideals, but of political expedience. UMNO was a weakened force post-GE15, desperate to remain relevant. Anwar needed the numbers to secure a parliamentary majority. It was a shotgun marriage, not of affection but of survival. But such marriages come with consequences. The ideological confusion has blurred lines of accountability. Reform has slowed to a crawl. Controversial appointments and pardons are excused in the name of coalition consensus. Meanwhile, the public grows increasingly disillusioned, wondering if Reformasi was merely a campaign slogan rather than a governing principle. It's clear that Anwar is wagering that stability through compromise is better than idealism in opposition, but the danger lies in compromising too much too early. If PKR becomes indistinguishable from the very party it once fought against, what then remains of its identity? In politics, alliances of convenience are not new, but for many Malaysians who voted for change, the PKR-UMNO partnership feels like a case of strange bedfellows from the very first night, and perhaps for all the wrong reasons. A heartfelt light. To every soul whose hand did give, you've helped me dream, helped me live. In darkest hours your light came through, with hearts so kind, so pure, so true. Your gifts, like stars in deepest night, have steered me gently toward the light. Each coin, each word, each silent prayer, a thread of hope so rich, so rare. My eyes once dimmed now seek the skies, and slowly clearer visions rise. Because of you, I dare to see the world again, its grace, its plea. Your compassion's flame will not just stay with me alone. It lights the way for others wandering through despair to feel the warmth of selfless care. You've shown what love in action means, in quiet ways through giving scenes. You've built a bridge from soul to soul and made the broken feel more whole. So let this thanks rise like a song, a melody both soft and strong. May your example gently call more hearts to rise to give. To fall into the joy of lifting pain, of planting hope where none remains. Your kindness walks beside me still, a light, a love, a living will.
don't forget to hit that subscribe button to show your support.